Hi guys, today I'm gonna be doing a full face of makeup. To be very clear, I just started doing full faces of makeup maybe like 3 weeks ago, but here I am about to show you guys how I do it. And I always start with a clean face. I already washed and moisturized and did everything to my face, and I always put on Carmex at the beginning of my makeup because later on when I do my lips I want them to already be super hydrated. And I also have a pimple patch on now, so I'm hoping my makeup, y'all didn't even see that, did you? Look at To be very clear, I don't use a real primer on my face. I just use this CeraVe tinted sunscreen as my primer, and I do that at the very end of my skincare routine, so this is pretty much my primer. You could tell me I'm out of order, but I just literally get this makeup brush and I actually spray it just a little bit and wet it, and I use the Bare Minerals tinted moisturizer as my foundation. This is a water-based foundation, and I kind of just discovered it the other day, and it's gonna look crazy tan on me right now. And I literally just put like a thin layer of this all over my face, and it's sunscreen. It's SPF 30, and I just literally blend it in. If it's one thing, blend it to your neck. Blend it on your ears, to your neck, blend it everywhere. Okay, I know it looks a little orangey, bronzy, but it'll all come together in a minute. So now I'm gonna use my e.l.f. brow lift brow gel and just a little eyebrow brush, and I'm gonna literally lay down my eyebrows. Get some on there and brush up and out. Literally like this. And out. It looks spotty right now, but it'll come together. Just work with me like that, and I'm gonna do the same to the other side. Okay, so I have them completely brushed out and laid flat with this little flat end, and we're not done with them, but I do let them dry just like this, laid out flat, and I try to let them dry, not completely hard, but like dried enough that they're gonna stay up and out like that. And I use this end of the brush again, and I swipe across the top and down the side to shape them. I'm gonna try to show you. Hold on. Okay, here, straight across and down, and I just try to shape them out a little bit, and then I use this little thing if I need to kind of make this straighter and down. So pretty much just like that. Try to make it a little bit straighter, flatten it down. Same thing to this side. Okay, and this is what they look like right now. Now my mom always told me that eyebrows are sisters, not twins, so they're not going to be perfect, but we'll go back and touch them up again later. Just let them dry like this. Okay, now I go in with concealer, and I have two different shades. I don't know if you can tell. This one's lighter than this one. This one is in the shade Tawny from LA Girl, and this one is Cool Nude, same brand. And I get a little makeup sponge, and I get it wet, and like wet makeup sponge, and my two concealers. I'll get the Cool Nude one and put it more on the inner corners of my eye, like that. And then I get the darker one, and I use more of this one, and I just drag it out a lot more. I'll go here, here, nose, out part of my nose, out part of my nose. I'll do a little under my eyebrows. I know. I don't even know what I look like right now. I look ridiculous. But now we're just gonna get the sponge and blender out. Literally going in. I have no order to this. I just start blending it out till it makes sense. And I don't care if it mixes already, but all the way up to here, to my inner eye, to the middle, to the other side. And blend. After I've done my concealer, I go back in with this Milani eyebrow pencil. And I kind of fill in like the little gaps. So like I'll fill in here, and I'll fill in a little bit here, and maybe some in the front. But it's literally just this little thin pencil, and I go in and just draw little eyebrow hairs on the parts where I feel like should be a little bit darker and they're not. Now I'm gonna move to my eyes. I literally use this same eyebrow pencil and do a little bit of liner on both eyes. And when I say a little bit, I mean like I start from the center, pull it out. Oh my gosh. And do like the tiniest little wing. And I'm not that great at eyeliner, which is why I love this eyebrow pencil, because it's so sharp. So even if I'm not good, I could just draw like one straight line and it's gonna do it for me. Cool. And then I curl my lashes. This part always looks so crazy to me. Then I go and get my ColourPop mascara, and I use a brown mascara, and just do the lashes. Cool, lashes done. Now I'm gonna use my e.l.f. Lip and cheek tint, and this is in the shade Cherry Cola, and I'm literally gonna use it for my blush. Dab some on my cheek and rub it around. Super subtle, depending on how much you use. Oh, that's like came out better. Put a little more over here. Super subtle cheek. And I'm gonna also go ahead and put some on my lips. And let that marinate a little bit. Now I'm gonna go in with my e.l.f. cream lip liner, and I'm actually not gonna do my lips yet. I'm gonna use Baddest Beige and just do a little bit of nose contouring with it. Just a little something to give a little perk effect. Then I'm going to use, if I can get it, I'm gonna use this Freckle stamp. I do have a little bit of freckles, and sometimes I feel like my foundation kind of hides them. I'm gonna give myself a little bit more. Cool. I love a cutie freckle. I wish mine were more prominent, but there's that. I'm going to go in with one of my classically favorite lip combos. And I'm going to be using the MAC lip pencil in the shade Cork. This is a blessing. This is my holy grail. This is my favorite lip liner I've ever used. And we're going to lighten up the lips with these. It's so pretty. I'll go in with my NYX Butter Gloss in the shade Bit of Honey. This is literally like every day, all the time. You can wear this lip combo anywhere. And last but not least, I go in with my Wet n Wild highlight stick. And I highlight my nose. Blend that out a little bit. A little cheek highlight. And a little brow. And voila, this is the final look. I think it looks super subtle, super natural. It looks good in pictures. I never have any like white flash. Let me know what you guys think. Let me know what products you think I should try. Any tips, anything. But this is my everyday go-to full face now. I hope you guys liked it.